and let us all do we can to build a better future.
12 days ago, 2 individuals were on Piers Morgan's show, Mohammed Hijab and Rabbi Shmuley. Now, for those who don't know, this was a very intense back and forth debate between these two. It has to deal with it. It was still before the ceasefire took place, or the momentary truce took place. Sorry for that stutter. You had these two going back and forth about the crisis in Gaza. Now, if you also aren't aware, Rabbi Shmuley has also been a key advisor to the RFK Jr. campaign. And the next videos in question are really going to be kind of like a little bit of a red flag. RFK Jr., I know you might be very close to him, or maybe has his handles on you, whichever one that is. But I got to tell you, after that debate, apparently Mohammed lives rent-free in Shmuley's head, because the most awkward, cringeworthy video I ever saw was a father and daughter. And hey, look, I'm all for families working together. I'm all for that. I'm all for it. Families working together. But this has got to cross a red line. This is a little bit, I'm not real interested to really know more about the details. And what caused this in question is what happened 12 days before, apparently. So let's go ahead and play this video. Enough of me talking. Brace yourself, folks. If you're drinking coffee, drink it now so you're not spitting it out.
Hi, everyone. I'm being stopped all over the streets of London. Here I am with my daughter Hannah in front of Tower Bridge, which I consider the most beautiful bridge in the world. Hannah doesn't.
No, not exactly.
But we are here to announce we're so grateful.
On behalf of people who like bridges, I think that's a very beautiful bridge, okay? I will not discriminate.
To our brother, Mohammed Hijab, for continually... Thanks, Mohammed. For continually promoting Hannah's kosher sex company based on the book that I wrote. And especially the lubricants that he spoke about.
Oh, that's right. The super.
Now, I will play that video, but they do not 1 but 3 takes and post this on Twitter. This isn't an own, buddy. This is kind of like Cringe. Mohammed probably must be there sitting in the background like, dude, I don't want to live rent-free in your head.
Slippery ones.
Super slippery ones.
Couldn't handle the facts, so I had to go after my dad's kids.
So in honor and in recognition and in gratitude for Mohammed continually giving your company international promotion, what are we doing, Hannah?
We're having a discount. A Mohammed Hijab discount.
There's a new Mohammed Hijab discount code. You go to kosher.sex, right?
Kosher.sex. At the checkout, you can put in Mo Hijab.
Mo Hijab. Mohijab. Okay?
So your sex can be both holy and hot.
Right.
Oh.
Hey, look, Jesus, I'm not going to tell you what to do. Look, I know right now all the archangels are around you saying, start the rapture. Just don't do it. Look, humans, if there's any entity up there, just look, we make mistakes, but please don't put this in the case file of reasons to start the rapture or the end of humanity. Just maybe, I don't know. Just let this one slide. Horrible choice of words. Why did I say let this one slide?
Or it could be, listen, it's even better the way Muhammad said it. It could be unholy Shmuley. The unholy Shmuley sex is even better than the holy Shmuley.
Mohammed Hijab.
So Mohammed, thank you for promoting Hannah's. We really appreciate it. I was there to debate Israel, but you took the opportunity to really give Hannah's company
Appreciate you.
Right. All made in Israel products, correct?
Yeah, thank God.
So Mohammed's going to help.
Our first kosher sex product made in Israel.
Right.
And some of the proceeds are going to go to soldiers, God willing. So, yeah, that's one.
I want to hold out hope that humanity can one day achieve great things, but I started this show with the hope of maybe a better future. Maybe people would rise to the occasion to be better. I didn't want this. I never thought I'd be talking about this, but okay.
Today.
And you could see that Mohammed wore in the debate the white and blue of the Israeli flag. So he was out to promote Israeli companies and promote Israel and promote kosher sex especially because he kept on speaking about it. So again, you go to kosher. This is for real, right? You go to kosher.sex. And if you're buying a lubricant, or he kept on speaking about vibrators, he kept on speaking about all these sexual products which we use for intimacy between husbands.
No, he didn't. There was only one part, and I'll just play it just for context, but this video came out. Rabbi Shmuley, I don't know why you thought this was a good idea. It isn't. I mean, aren't you associated with the RFK Jr. campaign? Just, this seems like something you do like in like a comedy movie, in some sort of dark comedy movie, or something that you'd see from Black Mirror. But I guess I really feel sorry for the writers of Black Mirror, because you guys can't come up with anything new. Real life can run circles around you.
Husbands and wives in order to make marriages more passionate. And if you want to buy any of these products that he kept on referencing in the debate about Israel, what do you do as you check out, Hannah?
At the checkout code. No, at the checkout, you put in the code. There's a promo code that you can input.
And it's Mohammed Hijab, Mo Hijab, and thank you, Mohammed Hijab discount code, and you get 10% off, which is it's the deal of the century. Thank you, Mohammed. God bless you.
Now, for context, let's talk about what happened. What set this off? Now, YouTube has a very unique feature, right? Especially if a video has millions of views and if the channel has a lot of subscribers. There's portions where it says most played, right? You know, sort of like a little meter of what people watch the most. Here's what set it off. 17 minutes, 35 seconds in. This video is 12 days old. This was on Piers Morgan's show. Here's what did it.
Bomb shelter in Gaza. They don't care about the civilians at all. Israel's doing the right thing.
Mohammed, you have a minute.
What I'm saying is the 100 to 1 ratio comes from the following figures. We know that 10,000.
So, again, they are talking about the devastating bombs that took place. Rabbi Shmuley, you know where he stands. You know where he stands. And Mohammed here is going to be talking about the crisis that's taking place, or that's still taking place in Gaza. And he will make a comment. He will make a comment about Rabbi Shmuley's daughter and her sex shop, right? But it's the way he was describing in that Twitter video and the way it's being talked about here is night and day.
Civilians have died. Of them, according to the IDF, as reported by The Guardian, 60 dozens, they say, about 60 Hamas died, which we're being liberal by saying 100 to 1 figures. For every one Hamas, you have to kill 100 civilians. That's effectively what we're saying. If the trajectory continues as it is, then you have to kill 3 million Palestinian civilians in order to kill 30,000 Hamas fighters. If you want to extinguish them, eviscerate them, annihilate them, destroy them, you have to do that. Now you have Herzog, who is the president that you interviewed, saying that all Palestinians, they are responsible. This man is being more slippery. He's being more slippery than the lubricants that he sells in his daughter's sex shop. And that's the reality of the situation.
Did you really just say that? You know.
Now, that's kind of funny. That is kind of funny, right? But that's the only time he kind of brings it up.
You seem obsessed with Jewish sex. It's bizarre. Yesterday, you actually spoke about Ben Shapiro's wife.
Yes.
Hold on. That was actually funny. And Ben Shapiro brought all that criticism upon himself when he didn't understand Cardi B's lyrics to her song, okay?
You actually, you said to Ben Shapiro, your wife's a carrot, well, you're more of a man. Is that what you're trying to say?
All right.
Then you said that Jews have BDSM. You're speaking about sexual lubricants while people are dying. You know, Mohammed, get your head out of the Jewish bedroom. It's really bizarre.
Let me get it?
Let me be clear. No. Sexual lubricants.
Oh, man. We live in a clown world. Misty Winston, you're absolutely correct. We are so effed right now. Misty is spot on.
Lubricants? How embarrassing.
You sell dildos, don't you?
Can we get it back? Can we get it back to the topic?
You speak about...
And here's Piers Morgan. He reminds me of that teacher trying to get two troublemaking students to just stop talking shite about each other.
5-year-old girls being ready for sex.
Come on,
listen. Let's go back to the issue.
Let me ask you a question.
And so that's what started it. Of course, I have to pull this up here because here at a different angle, brand new video, they talk about it again.
Hi, everyone. In recognition of all that my friend and brother Mohammed Hijab did to promote Khan's kosher sex company, in our debate in Israel has he repeatedly brought up Chana, the lubricants she sells, the vibrators in order to bring together married couples. What are we doing for him, Chana, to show him our
there's a
gratitude?
discount code in Muhammad's honor. Thanks so much for the promotion. It's Hijab at checkout. You can put it like it's a promo code at the end, and you're going to get 10% off.
So you go to kosher.sex.
Kosher.sex.
And as you buy your lubricants, vibrators, all these things
Yes.
that he's obsessed with and was talking about in the
So
debate,
yeah.
what do you do when you buy them?
Everyone's just going to have better sex because of Muhammad.
And then when you check out, what do you do?
So you put it in the code.
Nothing like a father-daughter working together. Oh, poor London Bridge. I feel sorry that you got associated in this. Don't worry. You still have dignity in my book.
When you're checking out, you'll see you could put a promo code, and you're going to get your nice big discount.
It's not huge at all. It's a small discount. It's mohijab.com. Thanks, Mohammed. We're serious, by the way. God bless.
Oh, God. All right. So here, just so we can have some clarity and sanity, let's at least check out just a little bit more of this debate, because there was that one blip in the radar where Mohammed brought that up, and apparently Rabbi Shmuley is just constantly thinking about it over and over and over again.
Hamas is a terrorist organization.
And that was only the second video. I will not subject you guys to a third video, but he did that not once but 3 times.
What you believe?
If you say yes to IDF, you can say yes to Hamas. Yes.
I'm asking you what you believe.
Yes, I believe legally, according to the definition,
don't answer
if you
it,
say
for
yes to
God's sake.
Hamas, you can say yes to the IDF.
Pierce, we could go on for the next.
We are going to the next.
But if you say no to the
can go on
IDF,
for the
you
next
can't say
100
yes.
years.
It's
You
fine.
can't-
We're going to the next. We're going to the next block. But that's interesting.
But morally, I don't believe the category has any weight.
No, but you
Morally, it
have
has no designation.
But you have made your position clear, which is
Absolutely.
that you believe they're both terror organizations.
I believe that according to the law, absolutely.
Okay, and that's interesting to
Yes.
me.
And the question at hand was, and he even proposes to Piers Morgan, do you see Israel as a terrorist organization, the apartheid government as a terrorist organization? And Mohammed says, I see both organizations, according to the law, as terrorist organizations. Maybe I don't know. Maybe this debate really just triggered Rabbi Shmuley. I don't know. But this guy's advising RFK Jr.
Okay,
But I have to say,
wait. Let's come to
when
the
you
next.
call the IDF a terror organization, the IDF keeps 1.8 million Arabs alive in Israel.
100 to 1
The
ratio.
Hamas, this is invention. It's a fabrication.
Let me
You can't
move on to the last
Get
block.
more pictures out. It's
getting
unbelievable.
angry.
This
This
is
could
how
be
you lose a
your son in
debate
the
when you
IDF.
need to bring. I
Your
brought
son is in
nothing
the
with me.
IDF. He could
My
be this.
son,
He could be like this.
No, my son
He
is.
could be dead like that.
My son is in the
could be
IDF.
dead.
You're here in the safety of a
He could be
studio
dead like that.
talking about how you want to do martyrdom. You're really risking your life here,
whatever.
Mom. You're big talk.
Your
You
son
talk
could
a
be
lot.
dead right now, like
You
this boy.
attack
Okay.
you attack Ben Shapiro's
Your
wife.
son is an IDF.
You actually
Could be dead right now.
you actually posted
Could
a
be
clip
dead right
saying
now.
that with someone else saying that
Would you
Islam
like your son
teaches
to
you
be
how to
returned
get
in a black
women
bag?
to listen to their husbands.
Your
This
son
is
could
all
be returned in a black
false
bag.
bravado, false machismo.
Your son,
if you're a
Mendy,
real man,
could
go
be
to the
dead.
Middle East and fight. What are you doing in
What
a
do you mean?
television
All right, fight with
studio?
who? Fight with
Can
who?
we move to the last one?
Now, here's what I have to say. Looking at this whole conversation, especially with the conflict between Israel and Palestine, all I know is the aftermath of this conflict, when it does happen, if it does happen. All we could prepare ourselves is 10 years down the road, we're going to be right here back at the same conversation again. 75 years of madness and insanity, 75 years of destruction. And here we are in this day and age, 2023. And in 10 years, there'll be another incident, another powder keg that will blow up, and we'll be right back here while the innocent die. I like to think that maybe clear heads will prevail. I like to think that sanity will run supreme. But unfortunately, the older I get, no, I don't get more conservative. I don't become more liberal. I just realize that the world is crazy. The world has always been this way. It's not a huge shock. And I hope that one day, humanity, people will come together and see each other as brothers and sisters so that we can have a better future. But so long as you have people who hold firm to their ideology and not see the other side, nothing is going to change. And I am very curious to see how this will impact the 2024 election cycle. Because I just got one more video of Rabbi Shmuley. This man is advising RFK Jr. He's part of the campaign, more or less. But when I see him in New York City, especially doing stuff like this, and even going up to protesters, this does seem like a video segment from Black Mirror. It just looks like something from Black Mirror or from a dark comedy movie about politics. I wish that this wasn't the case. And this video is already viral. But here we go.
I want you to see how these thugs operate.
Oh, my apologies. That video was taken down. Let me just go ahead and re-upload it again. Apologies for that, folks. Let me just get that set up and get ready to play it for all you beautiful people. So, let's talk about it.
I want you to see how these thugs operate. Here's a pro-Palestinian, anti-Israel, anti-Semite trying to destroy all the traffic on Broadway on a Saturday night Thanksgiving. He's being summoned by the police. They, of course, cover their faces because they always want to show intimidation. Look at this. Look at the way, whoever this guy is. Hey, how's it going? You hate Jews, huh? Yeah. Let's see your face. Let's see your face. Come on, let's see your face. Yes, come on, let's see it. You afraid? Afraid to show your face? Let's see your face. Let's see your face.
Now, look, I'm not an expert or anything like that, but when the police are trying to do their job, normally you just want to just avoid the area and not escalate a situation. I think we've all seen this before. I don't know why he's doing that. Perhaps he wants to cause further conflict, but no. Don't do that.
Excuse me. They're antagonizing people. No. Don't hold a sign saying Comedy Central and then start attacking Jews, okay? Take it down.
He starts yelling at a guy holding Comedy Central sign.
You don't need all of that, all right?
So with all due respect,
No,
they intimidate Jews like
fine.
us, okay?
There's no respect out of that anymore. Just keep walking, and you don't need to.
That's fine, but he doesn't have to start antagonizing me.
Don't start up anything.
We Jews have been bullying
Fine,
us.
have a good one.
Don't bully me. Thank you, officer. Have a good night. Okay, so you guys heard all that. The guy with the comedy sign is trying to bully me. I'm not going
No one's trying to bully you. He's just telling you to go away. Leave him alone.
to be bullied. You see that guy over there being... You know, the funny thing is, that's the... Yeah, you got to see this to believe it. Now, I don't want to get arrested, but I was just telling the police, we Jews have been bullied enough. We're not going to bully more. And look at this, by the way. They don't even have a license. The guy doesn't even have a license. Unbelievable. He doesn't even have a license. Incredible.
So how do we end this? What's the final conclusion? Well, like I said before, he is an advisor to RFK Jr. But this image says all I need to know. RFK, listen. And yes, this was paused at the perfect time, but blink twice if you're okay. All right? Blink twice if you need help. It doesn't have to be this way. There could be sanity in our lifetime. There could be reason, accountability. But so long as politics is filled with this quagmire of unending war, money in politics, corruption, abuse of power, ideology, nothing's going to change. But I thought we'd just talk about this video segment because nothing could pull us out of this wet, slippery disaster of mankind's maybe final moments on this world. I know, horrible choice of words. But remember, folks, when you get into a debate, don't let your opponent live rent-free in your head. Don't let that be the situation. Don't let that be the case for you. Because all it is just going to be cringeworthy. If you go on social media and you start talking about it and talking about it and talking about it. Be better. Be best, to quote Melania Trump. Be best. Just move on. Move on away from it. You had a debate. Move on. I'm pretty sure Piers Morgan wants to put that far behind him as well, because sitting through that entire 2-hour debate, even I was starting to stress out. So until then, folks, just remember, take good care of yourselves and each other. And maybe there will be some better future down the road. Perhaps. Maybe not. Who knows?